Welcome guys, this is Thomas on Target. We got Scott here today with Zev. And we're going to go over some of the stuff that Zev does and that we carry here. So Scott, if you want to kind of tell us what Zev does.
So, Zev, as a company, we make now everything for the Glock pistol to make it a complete Zev build. We start obviously with a Glock frame. We modify it heavily with a reduction of the back strap, finger groove removals, double undercut, and thumb fixtures. Outside of that, we manufacture every other part on the gun. Magwell, magulets, trigger, guide rod, spring, most importantly, barrel and slide. So with the barrel and the slide, the relationship between the barrel and the slide is where you get your accuracy from. So your barrel could be the most accurate thing ever, but if it doesn't lock up at the same spot every time, it's all for nothing. So since we manufacture both these parts, we control the tolerance, and the lockup is super tight. So accuracy is vastly increased.
Yeah, I've actually noticed in just shooting my own guns that they really are noticeably better. We carry a good bit of their stuff here in the store, so if you guys have ever been here before, you've probably seen the Zev case. A lot of times we'll actually have some full builds from them that we send out the frames and they full build a gun, and then we'll have it here for sale. We do carry pretty much everything that they have, so if you wanted to come in and just build a gun here, we've got all the stuff to do it. What are some of the things you brought here today?
So going back to what you just said on everything that you guys carry, that's the nice thing with our stuff. If you can take your Glock apart, you can put it back together with all of our components. There's no gunsmithing or bitting required. So you can send your frame, bring your frame to on target, decide what you want configuration-wise it to be. We can send it out and have it come back a complete gun, or you can build it a piece at a time yourself.
Yeah, and it just depends on if you want to pay all of it up front. Or
for sure.
You just want to put a couple $100 into it at a time.
Absolutely. So the three models that we have here is this is a hex cut in gray 19 with an RMR and the flashlight. This is a 17 prize fighter with an RMR, obviously, and the bigger magwell. This has the Pro, more of a concealed magwell, and this is the 34 prize fighter. Long slide, a lot of weight taken out of this. You run a lighter recoil spring and everything for less reciprocating weight. It's more of a competition style gun.
Yeah, and these with the different springs and stuff that they have in them and the different weight of the gun, they're really flat shooting.
You can tune it in to exactly what slide you're running. If you're running hotter ammo or lighter ammo, you can really tune the thing in to do what it is. If you're going for competition and stuff.
Yeah. What's like the difference in weight? I know, some of them have the different cuts and stuff in it, but compared to an OE Glock slide, there is a pretty big difference in weight.
Our solid cut slide, even with no holes in it, is lighter than an OEM slide.
Yeah.
There's a channel in the back that we cut out, and the alloy we haven't used is stainless steel versus carbon steel, which is already lighter. So you'll run about a 2-pound lighter spring just in a stock configuration on a solid cut slide, and you get into the lightning slides, you'll go even more than that. We have an 11, a 13, a 15, a 17-pound spring that you can use.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's one of the things I've noticed. Just like, because if you guys have been in the store before, you'll see I'm usually carrying my Glock 19. It's almost like this one. I'll show it to customers, let you handle it and feel it and see how it is. And most people are very surprised at just the difference in weight between a regular Glock and mine, and it really is pretty noticeable. What about like the mounting system for the RMR?
So all of our slides are cut specific before the RMR. We choose the RMR because it's really the most popular and also the most durable optic for this application. This is a very violent environment for an optic to live in, getting hammered back and forth. And it's really the only one that's going to hold up for you. Mm-hmm. The other ones that the Glock makes the MOS stuff for, it's not really what you want. So cutting specific for it, you don't have any adapter plates or you don't have any stacking tolerances. And so the RMR sits very low. And in order to co-witness your sights, they don't need to be super tall. So it's the lower your sights can be, the better, obviously. And since there are the slide material is cut out and there's two bosses the RMR sits on. When you take this thing off and change your battery and put it on, me personally, I've never had to re-zero the optic once I've had to change the battery or whatever. So it's a very, very precise fit.
Yeah, especially with the if you have like the barrel and the slide and an RMR, these things are just really accurate. I had a target out at 25 yards the other day, and I mean, I had a group like that at 25 yards just without really trying that hard. They're surprisingly
We have
good.
had one of these guns in a ransom rest, and at 25 yards, it shot 1-inch groups.
That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Also, one of the other things they do, their coatings. The coatings that they have on their guns are really, really durable.
Yeah,
And they do lots of colors.
It's a PVD coating, so PVD is physical vapor displacement, meaning that the slide goes in a vacuum chamber, there's gas and there's electricity involved, and it literally changes the surface of the metal and makes it harder and makes the color. There's no tolerance added on to it because all tolerances are much tighter than OEM.
Mm-hmm.
So if you had a coating like Cerakote or anything that stacked on, it would cause big problems with our stuff. So that's why PVD is the best way to go.
Yeah, and it's just amazingly hard. These things have been shot thousands of rounds,
Mhm.
and there's barely any
Yeah, that's
coating
right.
coming off on the barrel at all. Like you hardly even see it. But so we got over the coatings, different weight, triggers. So the trigger also on the triggers. Triggers are probably one of the most popular things that we sell from Zev here. It's one of the easiest upgrades for a factory Glock too. You just come in, they're about 180 bucks or so, depending on which one you get. They got different colored blades, all sorts of stuff, and you can just get a drop-in system, put it in, and it's worlds different.
Make the Pro, which is a non-adjustable trigger, and we have the Comp, which is adjustable for free travel and over travel. So it's not necessarily a competition thing on the adjustable. I run adjustable in my carry gun. You can go too far with it, and it's a little much for a concealed carry. But if you tune it nice, it's a very short reset, a very short takeout.
Yeah, I've put probably a dozen of them in for customers before, and like that first time they pull the trigger, they're just like, ooh, wow, that's nice. It's night and day difference, totally different. You never really realize how nice a Glock can be. Most people just like, oh, it's a tool, bang it up, whatever. I bang mine up anyways, but once you start doing some stuff to it, it's like, okay, this can definitely compete in accuracy and everything as far as, some handmade guns, so they get really nice. Let's see, we got the mag wells here too. They've got different mag wells that you can choose from, depending on the model that you get. What are the different mag wells on these guns?
So the Pro Magwell is our more of a concealed carry minded magwell. It's very slim. It's Gen 3, Gen 4 compatible, and it goes on with one screw. The bigger magwells now are the Pro Plus, which is obviously just for the bigger gun. It's more of a competition duty application. But for concealed carry, this one here works.
The stippling on these guns, and this is also something you don't have to necessarily do a full build. You can just send your frame to Zev, and they can do this job on it. Remove finger grooves, change the contour,
Use the back strap, single or double undercut, and then the thumb textures.
Yeah, and these undercuts too. Undercuts on these things really helps. Once you take the finger grooves off, you get your hand really high up on the gun. They take off,
flatter shooting.
They take off some of the material on the trigger guard, so you can get your hand higher up on there. Helps you flatter shooting. It feels really nice when you're holding it too. But come on by. We got plenty of stuff here. In the case right now, we've got 5 different slides, couple 19 slides, couple 17 slides. We got the recoil springs, triggers, all sorts of stuff. And if you have any more questions, come on, come in. We can help you build something if you want, help you, decide what you want to put together, different color options, things like that. I actually have a question. How do those retention? Do those mods reflect the retention in a standard Glock holster?
It does not. Everything is standard dimensions on the outside.
I actually carried mine. I had just a standard Glock 19. Mine is fully built from Zev, minus the stippling on it now. So it's factory Glock frame, but that's about the only thing that's Glock on it. I got the hex slide, Zev barrel, Zev trigger. Yeah, pretty much everything's done on it. I carried my 19 before it had any Zev stuff on it in one of our homemade holsters that was actually made for a Glock 19, just factory Glock 19, and it fits just perfectly as a Zev gun. It's got plenty of retention, it's still adjustable and everything.
Yeah, nothing that we do complicates your holster selection.
They have pretty much any accessory on a Glock or any part of the Glock, they make it.
Mag wells, mag releases, we do titanium pins, we do a titanium takedown bar, standard, length, or extended. This one here has the extended on it. Back plates, sights, we do fiber optic sights in different heights. We do the co-witness sights that will co-witness through the optics. Yeah, we make every part minus the frame for a Glock.
Yeah, man, you modify those pretty well too.
Yes, yes. We don't leave anything alone.
Yeah. Well, I don't have any more questions yet, but you know, if you guys want to shoot on target Facebook a message and have any questions about it, well, I'm sure you guys are on social media.
Yes, yes, Instagram and Facebook.
So, you know, message one of us and we'd be happy to answer any questions you have, or come in the store. We'll talk with you about building your own custom gun. This is Scott. I'm Thomas. Come on by the store. Check us out. We'll help you. Have a good day.